सर हिंदी में बताइए, 3 दिन हो गए सर हड़ताल को, तो सरकार आगे क्या एक्शन लेने जा रही है? जैसे किंगफिशर के पायलट की हड़ताल बचाने के लिए।
किंगफिशर की प्रॉब्लम्स दूसरी है, उनको बहुत दिन से वो समस्या चल रही है। उन्होंने दिसंबर के बाद पेमेंट नहीं किया है। एयर इंडिया में हाँ डिले हुए हैं पेमेंट्स के बारे में, लेकिन सब जानते हैं एम्प्लॉयज, एयर इंडिया के एम्प्लॉयज की सरकार की कंपनी है, आज नहीं तो कल वो पैसा उनको मिलेगा और फरवरी तक के सब पेमेंट उनके हो चुके हैं। और जो सवाल भी उठाए हैं आईपीजी ने, उसमें सैलरी पेमेंट का सवाल नहीं है।
ये कब तक सर दिक्कत दूर होने की कब तक उम्मीद है पायलटों से बातचीत करने की?
देखिए, अगर वो हाईकोर्ट का ऑर्डर नहीं फॉलो कर रहे हैं तो मैं कैसे कह सकता हूँ कि उनसे कोई बातचीत हो सकती है। You are very right. Passengers are very annoyed. They are suffering a lot, and this uncertainty, and it's hurting the Air India also. And pilots should understand. उनको ये समझना चाहिए कि Air India ही उनका एम्प्लॉयर है। अल्टीमेटली एयर इंडिया अगर फेल हो जाएगा तो उनका कुछ होने वाला नहीं है। If the court can't make them understand, maybe you people can try.
So don't you think?
What is the ministry planning to do about it? I mean, let's say it's 4 days. You have opened the options.
Listen. What can we do? What are the options?
So what are the options?
The only option is, only way these problems are resolved are by talking. But if the pilots are not willing to talk, what can we do?
So, but the IPG president has been saying since morning that he has approached you, he has approached the ministry, he wants to talk to you, but he's not really getting an appointment.
If he's not willing to accept the High Court order, how can anybody believe that he is willing to talk to the ministry?
So is that it? First they'll have to abide by the order and then...
Obviously, why? Man, we should discuss them, then they should put this condition, that condition. See, the issue they had raised was that they should get in 6 years deemed promotion, which was 10 years earlier. Okay, now Dharmadhikari report has, these are the issues that Dharmadhikari report is looking at, and we are willing to discuss it with them.
Don't you think?
If they want to discuss it earlier, we could have done that, although the Dharmadhikari report will be discussing all the issues within next 2-3 months. If they wanted to discuss it earlier, we are willing. But that's not the real reason. We know that we all know the real reason is they don't want anybody else except them to be trained on Dreamliner, to fly Dreamliner. That whole merger, the whole Dharmadhikari report, then it's useless.
But tomorrow the 777 case is also coming up with the High Court. If the 777 trainings are also given to ICPA pilots, that will be a double blow for IPG. In that case, the strike doesn't look like it's ending anytime soon.
Listen, if pilots have decided that they don't want to go ahead with merger, and they don't want any cross-training, and they don't want to coexist with the erstwhile Indian airline pilots, then let me remind you, at the time of the merger, it was the Air India which wanted the merger, because they were losing money. Even today, I can tell you that great majority of the loss is on international operations. Their revenues are more, but losses are much more there. And part of the reason is because nobody wants to fly Air India's business class and first class because they are not sure about the timing, about whether they'll fly, and who is responsible for it.
Are we then looking at a demerger? Are we then looking at a possibility of a demerger?
I have to be in Parliament.
So are we looking at a demerger? Just that one bit. Are we then looking at a possibility of a demerger then? Is that a possibility right now?
We have 70% of the issues in merger have been already resolved. Now if we go ahead with that, you mean it will take another 4 years, 5 years to demerge.
So do you agree that